What is going on, everybody? And the game that we're about to be joining right now is Texas and NC State second half only. I wish I could just yeah. Let me put this on title. There we go. And leave this game right there and save changes. There we go. Just want to point this one on here on StreamYard. StreamYard is better than YouTube Live. Just want to make sure it is pointed out. Yeah, guys, we're here. Sorry, I didn't have time to do one in the first half. I think we're gonna be just fine. The rest of the game right now, and the game also eyeing on is USA and Venezuela. Right now, Venezuela's up 3-2, and I'm gonna get to the ESPN website as of right now. Also to get to the website, because sometimes I always go on the website is back and forth on sports games, and it is crazy that you're here as a sports fan. Like, hey, I gotta do what I gotta do. Is guys, here's my proof. I don't post political channels. Okay, that's not my job. That's not my style. Ain't my type of crap. Okay. I wish I could do anime things, especially on other things besides WNBA crap with the CBA. Rhodes has done one on Black and White Sports too on his channel. So make sure you go subscribe to his channel, their channel, Black and White Sports 2, Black and White Sports Football, and then the main one, Black and White Sports. So right now they caught that out. So we're going to have the game I'm watching right now, USA and Venezuela. And while I'm watching this right now, this game is halftime, and they're about to start the second half coming up in just momentarily. And Texas been shooting 1 out of 12 in the last couple minutes in the late first half. They've been shooting struggle right there and now. And this is from NC State on social media, and my cat just meow. My cat just meow. I'm gonna let a stream come out. Give me a second. He's like a younger kitty. Does he cute? Does he you cutie? I'm just gonna live high. Take a look. What can I say here? What can I say here? Sorry, guys. My cat just was calling me on the door and while interrupting the game going on, and like, jeez, like, what is it? Does he want? What does he want? So, does he want something? Question mark. And I apologize. So right now, Salvador Perez, Savi Bettis from the Kansas City Royals. And we're about to start the second half right now. And we'll let you guys know right now. And they're already starting the second half. And yeah, they're just starting right now in the second half. And then the World Baseball Classic. I'm just like waiting for me to freaking load this shit up. And you know what? Let me go to ESPN. ESPN on the website is better than MLB website. Venezuela's trying to get their first championship in history. USA's trying to get its second since 2017, and that was President the Orange Man came in office in his first term. We already knew that. And that was my 6th year of high school when my years are going ups and downs in my high school. So right now they're just starting the second half. And yeah. So earlier today we already did Tsunami Rewind throwbacks and especially celebrating 29th birthday. Yes, we did Naruto. And Rock Lee, my goodness, against Sasuke was a heck of a fight. And then Sailor Moon, the anime episode of Sailor V, and the manga, it was pretty obvious, like, okay. And lastly, Samurai Jack, the search of Aku continues. I mean, it's still finding ways. And then the dragon episode inside the briefer, it was just a baby egg hatched, like something hatched their way in, like, and it's pretty much obvious, like, what is going on, that type of deal. So here we go, guys. The bottom of the 9th. I'm gonna show it to you guys. This game is just and USA and Venezuela right now in this, and they're already due up right next. Former Chicago Cub playing for the Philadelphia Phillies right now. Kyle Schwarber is over 2. Allow walks. And then you got Alex Bregman, who's now 0 for 3, former Houston Astros, now playing for the Chicago Cubs. For my Chicago Cubs, and now they're going to bat, and then they're going to have Roman Anthony coming up. As of right now, I mean, we're looking at the box score. Oh, and yeah, we're looking at the game right now and the box score. We're just kind of like watching it while I'm watching college basketball, and so on and so forth. You know what? How about we go back and forth while watching this? We're watching this game and watching the other game. And this is, we start Daniel Valencia, Chicago Cub closer. He is 2 out of 2 saves. The dude just got his save against Japan. Italia. Last night, the undefeated was no more. That was a great ending Cinderella dream come true. And still, great game. Last night, I mean, I was like watching Survive and Advance college basketball story on Dirty for Dirty on ESPN. It was pretty good. I mean, hey, like, I don't know what to watch. Let's just point that out. So right now I'm watching basketball. We're early up by a point. It's 32-31, and I'm kind of watching this right now. Kyle Schwarber's going to point this out to close this game out as of right now. And foul ball, 0-2. So, okay, back to the social media. This says stay down 1 at halftime. 1-point game. Q has missed 5 layups. And they're gonna have to control the ball if Texas can stop NC State. If they need to control it, stop the basketball, I mean, they don't have a chance. No chance in hell. They cannot lose this game. Depends how they got to control it on theirs to play by play. This is the start of the second half. Bocacayas makes a 2-point layup as of right now. Copeland makes a 2-point layup and then missed a shot. And they're already started right now. Defensive rebounds for NC State Wolfpack. So Bocacayas, 8 points right now on this game. And then Williams were all over it in the beginning of the first half. 10 points, and the rest of them were 2. Siéntate. It means sit down. Strike 3, he's out. We're going to get to this one before we go back to college basketball right now. I'm just kind of like going back and forth. Like, hey, social media and sports and all that, he swung and miss. I mean, this is huge bit. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. So here we go. Next to bat for former Houston Astro, who play for the Chicago. Well, first up, Gunnar Henderson from the Baltimore Orioles, who has Gwen Stefani's "Sweet Escape" music. Ugh, yeah, I already know that song. It was 2006 or 7, somewhere around. I already know that. We already knew that. So there you have it, guys. I might go to ESPN. So right now, Swain gets a rebound. And it pops up, and he's going to go up, and that's out number 2. And now Venezuela is an out away for the first time in history in the WBC. Hopefully not for the last, because you still have the CBA the next upcoming offseason after this upcoming season for the 2026 Major League Baseball season. After the postseason, they had to get the CBA done coming up. If not, they're going to head to the lockout. So Ramon Anthony is down to his last bat. Because Bryce Harper just tied a game, and then Venezuela storms back. And then here we go. 1-0. So this is how that goes to it. And then strike 1. Venezuela fans can already smell it, and they're going to get their first championship in history. Hopefully not for the last time in WBC, because they're going to the 2028 Summer Olympics. They already been qualified after beating Japan. And this is good for USA. This is good for the Team USA. And nothing wrong, nothing badly. Nothing badly. I mean, it's good for our sport. And we'll look at the final box score before we get to college basketball. In case we gotta get to the line, the follow up right now, we're looking at. I might go to ESPN. Strike 2, 1 strike away. Valencia from the Chicago Cubs, the closure. Trying to close this one out. So down to its last strike. We'll go back to the Texas game in just a moment, and they're going to time it over and give one last strategy, and they're going to have to make sure they don't shoot themselves in the foot. I mean, I'm going to pull this on ESPN. And they're in a possession, and they missed a field goal. Texas gets the rebound. I mean, I gotta be honest. I go back and forth when it comes to social media or sports, something like that. Because right now I'm already here for it. So entertainment. So here we go. Swing and a miss. The Chicago Cub closure, and Venezuela for the first time in history, they win the 2026, the 5th annual World Baseball Classic. History is made. Venezuela is made. All the Major League Baseball players were made for born.
Legal Group.
And I'm sorry, guys. I just hate these ads. Yes. Finally, the drought is over. 20 years it started since 2006. Japan won the first 2 back-to-back, 06, 09, 2013 Dominican Republic, the 3rd annual, the 4th annual USA, 5th annual Japan, 2017 and 2023, and now 2026, 6th annual, I should say, the 6th annual of the 2026 World Baseball Classic. They finally won their first ever in history for Venezuela. The drought is over. Miguel Cabrera, the manager used to play Detroit Tigers, 2012 AL Triple Crown winner. He was a beast. He was a legend. And now there's Chirinos. And USA, the agony of defeat. And Salvi Perez, this might be his last of the WBC and maybe call it a career with the Royals. And he was wearing the O Pont from Jeff Gordon's color from his paint scheme of NASCAR, and William Byron as well. By the way, the throwback. Speaking of throwbacks, it's this Sunday in the race at Darlington. But good for Venezuela. As a USA, I have nothing to be ashamed of. I have nothing to be ashamed of. I mean, yes, I know it hurts us. It still hurts, but hey, you win as the United States, you lose as the United States, but we're proud to be so-called United States of America. And look at me in the camera. I was born and raised here in the great state of Texas, and my home root is Mexico. I was born in the U.S. I'm from the U.S. I'm a U.S. citizen. I'm part of this sport and entertainment of this agriculture of the game itself. I've been part of it for 29 years. And look, USA play a hell of a game, and they play a great tournament. And this is not the last time, because you have to sign that this CBA deal after the 2026 upcoming MLB season. After the postseason, they have to sign that CBA deal in the next upcoming off season. After the MLB awards, all that, and they got to do something, they have to sign that deal. If not, your head's a lockout. But man, Major League Baseball players. Ronald Acuna Jr. went 1 for 3. He finished 269 batting average. Home run. Wally Abreu. Wally Abreu. My God. He homered in the center, 414 feet in the 5th inning. And then Markel Garcia, he fouled out in the catcher, but still, but Daniel Suarez, yeah, they scored double in the 9th in the center. That's right. I did forget that because I was watching. We'll get back to the basketball game in just a moment. Oh man, Ronald Acuna Jr. for the Braves, Luis Arias, the batting title champion, Contreras, Eugenio Suarez from the Seattle Mariners, Gleyber Torres from the Yankees, if I could say that, Andres Jimenez from the Cleveland Guardians. Man, Valencia just took him out of the lights. It is Eduardo Rodriguez, Pizarro. These are MLB starts. And there's Eugenio Suarez. Go ahead, RBI double. Yeah, in the 9th inning. That's what I'm expecting. I'm not going to turn up the volume because it has Fox Sports audio, because I don't want to get copyright from here, because they're going to take it down. Just going to leave it down like that, and that's fine. Wow. I'm play-by-play announcing, but USA took an agony of defeat against Venezuela. Venezuela took it all away in the WBC tournament. I mean, it was a special moment for the 2026 World Baseball Classic. And that storybook has come to an end, if this is not the last. This is not the last time we're going to see these guys play for that, because you have 2 years coming up for the 2028 Summer Olympics coming up. The Summer Olympics is coming in Los Angeles. I will try to tune in, because we don't want to talk about what's going on in today's world. All right. And I apologize for that. Sorry about that. It happens. It's starting off in the poll stage, and let's start off in the poll stage first. Okay. USA. Well, it started off with USA. They finished 3-1. USA, their baseball team, they beat Brazil by 10 runs. They beat by 8 runs against Great Britain the next game. 2 days later, they beat Mexico by 2, and they lost by 2 against Italia. Even though Italia, the Cinderella team, no longer assists, but that did not age well. But Venezuela's side, they go on in the tournament. They beat Netherlands in Miami. And then they beat Israel easily by 8 runs. Easily. They beat Nicaragua by 4 runs, a shutout. And then they lose the final game to Dominican Republic. Yep, they lost by 2. By a classic game. By these MLB stars, Dominican Republic, it was pretty good. And then Venezuela to start off against Japan, 8-5. USA beating Canada by 2. Man, what a game. Machado's the winner, and then the loser, Gary Whitlock. It's a special game. It is a special game, and we'll get back to college basketball right now because I'm going to tell you that coming up in just a moment. And then Venezuela beat Italy by 2 the day after USA beating Dominican Republic by a run, and tonight they lost. USA lost to Venezuela. It's a great tournament, but you got qualifications for 2028. They're going to the Summer Olympics. Dominican Republic. This is going to be their 3rd time. I mean, for the 4th time in history since 2020 Tokyo Olympics, because they've done this 92 and then 84 Los Angeles, and it's coming back in 2028. 92, that was at España over there in Spain, Barcelona. In Venezuela's debut, they're going to their first. They're going to its first. And there is the WBC. You got teams that they still got to qualify. Some other teams. Chinese Taipei, Japan, and South Korea are still eligible. And then on the other side, Australia, Czech Republic, Germany, Great Britain, Italy, Netherlands, and Spain are still eligible on trying to get in. And the final qualifying no later than March 2028. They still got a chance before the competition comes up. So they're going to be sister. They'll be taking place in July with somewhat aligned the traditional time frame for the All-Star break, in which no regular season games are played 1 day before, 2 days after the annual All-Star game. Yeah. Because MLB might participate. He got the MPB. They're going to take a break ever since the 2020 Tokyo Olympics. So there's that. So final score again. What a great baseball game it was. My goodness. USA took down themselves by Venezuela. Venezuela won by a close game, 3-2. It's the same result like 3 years ago with Japan beating USA. Yeah. That just tells you in sports entertainment and how can you not describe our game? And the describe is the sport that we all love. And we're going to get to the final score. I'm going to get to the last and stats right there. Yeah, my player of the game is got to be Wally Abreu. He went 1 for 3. And especially the whole tournament, he's going to be my MVP. Most outstanding player. And there's a shot clock problem. There are 3.1 seconds left. And they're going to shoot the 2-pointer and misses. And yeah. And now Bryce Harper went 2 for 4. He has 2 ribbies. And that tied the game, by the way. So it is what it is. Pete Crow Armstrong finished 0 for 2. Chicago Cub player. Not so wealthy. Bregman finished 0 for 3. Not so wealthy. But the strikes, McLean finished 4 Ks and allow a walk, 2 errors, and 4 hits allowed. And Venezuela, only 4 on strikes and a walk, 1 hit allowed by Eduardo Rodriguez. And here are the hitting stats. Venezuela's got more hits, more total bases, more runners lob, and Texas just scored, and they're up by 5. We'll get to that. And then Venezuela has 10 strikeouts. USA's got more strikes, and then hits allowed, and then splits with walk. And by the way, home runs as well. So congratulations to Venezuela. My hats off goes out to them, and they had a really great tournament. And they're going to the 2028 Summer Olympics, by the way. My hats off goes out to all the Venezuelans. Venezuela, en familia, felicidades, los todos. Congratulations, you guys did it. You play your butt off the whole tournament, and hopefully this is not the last time you guys compete, because you have the CBA after this upcoming 2028 season. And next week the season starts. In just 9 days from now, Yankees and Giants on Netflix, and then the next day the real season begins on a Friday for Major League Baseball. We'll be ready for that. Hopefully not the last, but you better sign that damn CBA deal this after the upcoming season. Then after the postseason, the whole MLB awards, you better sign the goddamn CBA deal. You better sign that CBA, because if it doesn't, we're gonna have a problem. Because Rob Manclown is going to have a shitty ass problems. So they beat us 3-2. I mean, it is what it is. Second consecutive finals loss since Japan 3 years ago. Now this. The thrill of victory and the agony of defeat. The quote by the late Jackson from ABC Sports. Anyways, now we get to college basketball, because I got to look at right now on social media from there. Sean Franchise 6 to my brother to another mother. And go check him out on Blue Sky. It's the Twitter version, by the way. So, and there's no way believe in Venezuela, but we win the championship. Eugenio Suarez from the Seattle Mariners. And this is my big guy says, after all the bullshit that country that gone through in recent months, thanks to the U.S., how fitting they get this championship. They beat the number 1 team in the world. They beat the fairy tale team of the tournament, and they beat the number 2 team in the world. They are the champions of the baseball world. And yes, of course, Venezuela won the WBC, and this is how Eugenio Suarez hits it, and they score a go-ahead run, and that's all she wrote. I'm telling you guys, Venezuela is a great team. Miguel Cabrera finally paid off as a manager for the Seattle Mariners. Well, Seattle Mariners for the Venezuela team. When he played for the Detroit Tigers, I remember his triple crown and led his team all the way to the World Series back in 2012. But here's my thing. They lost to the most supported game by let me turn off the camera here. They lost to the most supported game by the San Francisco Giants a couple years ago, 2012, in Game 4. Yes, it was an extra innings, and it hurts. It hurts for the Tigers. It hurts for the legendary manager back in the days. You got some managers that is very good, very, very good. Coming back for the team, calling it career, retirement, all of that stuff. I mean, and that's sports. That's life. You can't win them all. You have to lose one game in a championship, but you can't win them all. And that hurts the most. Venezuela, not dominate. They found a way to win this game for sure. And Derek Shears says, the people that say the WBC is better than the World Series never play in the World Series. And this is from Derek Jeter. And then Dick Vitale just kissed Charles Barkley. If you guys haven't seen it, it's pretty funny. Guys, in 2007 All-Star game in the NBA Las Vegas, he thought he was kissed in the mouth. Oh my God. They kissed him. No, it was kissed by a cheek. Good God, that's freaking hilarious. I mean, Jesus Christ. That's sick in everybody's stomach. I mean, good for Venezuela. Very, very proud of themselves. They find a way to win this battle, to win this game for sure. And this is how it comes down to it in Major League Baseball. And congratulations, felicidades, felicidades. And so it's a great baseball moment. I mean, I love baseball, but the season begins in next week for now. Now we rest up for one more week. Because right now I am watching this game and you guys can hear me on the audio, and I don't want to have time. I don't want to turn off the television, and I'm just announcing myself so I can turn it down. I understand Chuck and Dickie are calling the game. I'm just calling my own game is play-by-play, and there it is. Texas scores again. And they're in a possession now. 2-point games. Shannon Weaver makes the layup. But and now they get the layup by NC State, by Quidard Copeland. Right now, Copeland's got 11 points in this game, 5 for 11 as of right now. So, basketball game is what matters, and this is basketball. So, gotta work slowly, not to work hardly. And whoa, why is Simon Welcher throwing a terrible effing pass? Joe Clark from Leon Me, quote, "Use your brain cells, son. Use your brain cells." Are we going to let this same crap again like last year on the tournament against Xavier, and Sean Miller coach, now we have him as a coach, and never woke DEI head coach, fake woke DEI head coach, Ronnie Terry was the coach. The circus clown show who's now work at woke ESPCNN, the worldwide leader in woke. Nobody wants to hear that bullshit. Ronnie Terry is a woke DEI piece of shit. I don't care what anybody else says. I speak the truth. I speak facts. Like John Matrix, Rhodes Rants, Yank the Tank, Ryan Kendall from Sports Wars, Beardo, and Jeremy Prime. I mean, Sports Wars, Black and White Sports, whatever you want to call it. You got the Bang Daniel podcast and the CDS Sports podcast, Chicks Dick Scars for the movie The Replacements. And now Mosa Sagnia gets a foul, and Jordan Pope is now subbing in. While I'm commentating the game right now, and this is kind of make me feel, oh, he stole it. Oh, back passing on the back and then foul on Sagnia. My God, it is just now he makes a free throw. One. He makes one. Yeah, he makes 1 free throws, and he's gonna make 2 for 2 free throws. It's now 45-40. No, no, he missed the free throws. Excuse me, he missed a free throw. So now it's 44-41, and a foul on Musia again. They're gonna shoot another free throw. Ronnie Terry knows his schemes. He's trying to win his 2nd consecutive year NCAA tournament for Sean Miller. Excuse me, Sean Miller, not Ronnie Terry. Sean Miller. He knows how to coach. He's trying to go back to the Elite Eight since 2017. No, 2016. Yeah, something like that. When he coached in Xavier, Arizona. Here's Miles Volkakaitis. Now 11 points, 4 out of 10 field goals, 7 rebounds, and now he makes the free throws. So the winner of this game will face the Mormons, BYU, on Thursday, and that is also the winner of that game against Gonzaga and Kennesaw State. Him and Reinhardt. Again, when I saw this on Facebook, he missed the free throw. Him and Reinhardt will not be posting videos anymore because why is going to happen? Because the AI bots and some hackers will hack his channel again. And YouTube community guideline will stop them. They know what they're doing because AI bots, the ones that are unsubscribing people, Rhodes know that on Black and White Sports too. Like, guys, make sure you make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you're still subscribed. YouTube likes to unsubscribe people on Black and White Sports networks, that type of deal. Yeah. I gotta say, this game tells you that. And right now, Chandler Reaver gets a foul, and now we're 70.6% chance to win it. As we tell you guys, Thursday night, 6:25. And the time approaches the 9 o'clock game. That's also the winner of Gonzaga and Kennesaw State. There's Mac Abel. And he makes 1 free throw. No, he misses that free throw, and then dead ball team rebounds. I'm kind of like looking at it on the television, and then he makes another free throw. Guys, survive and advance. That's what Jim Bono used to say. Survive and advance. From the 1983 NCAA tournament. Even Derek Winberg is watching the game right now. Can you imagine watching my stream? Can you imagine Derek Winberg, the athletic director, watching this? Thurl Bailey, Terry Gannon, who works in NBC Sports right now. Sidney Lowe. I can name all the NC States from 1983. Kozo McQueen. And Tremont Mark will take the layup. I'm kind of looking at the screen there. Oh, it's a goaltending. That's a goaltending. That is a goaltending. That is a goaltending, guys. Oh my goodness gracious. That could have been a block, but it's a goaltending, guys. Yeah, that has got to be a goaltending. So, and here goes a 3-pointer. They're gonna give us a shot, and he's missed it. And there's a foul by Scooty Abube. So, welcome those who've been watching Venezuela United States game again. They won it 3-2. Venezuela is the team right now in baseball, and they're better than us. Here I am streaming with basketball. Is kind of like doing what I'm doing is streaming here on StreamYard besides YouTube. I wish I could do that, but hey, what can you do? What can you do, guys? So here's Volkakaitis, 12 points in this game, 7 rebounds, shooting 4 out of 10 field goals on the line. And now he makes 1 free throw. So tomorrow, guys, a game that you're going to be tuning in is Prime View A&M and Lehigh. The swag team against the Patriot League team. And he makes another free throw. And then after that, Miami, Ohio from the MAC was now in the NCAA tournament with one loss against UMass. The committee got it right. All right. The discussion is over. We're moving on. They'll be facing the SMU Pony Express team from the ACC. Well, we still call them the Southwest Conference back then. Yeah. How about this Southwest Conference and ACC matchup as of right now? Texas and NC State. My Texas Longhorns. 5 seconds, and he's gonna scoop it in. You can't even tell what they're doing. Our defense can't even stop him. What are they doing? And now a foul, and we get a TV timeout. So, guys, make sure you're there. I'll be right back. I gotta brush my teeth and then take care of some things. And we're back, guys. And we are back. Sorry for a long wait. I just wanted to leave it off the audio on the mic. So we're here. So right now, a 3-point game. If you missed it, let me get back to that because I just took a brushing teeth and NC State just took a shit the bed on us. Sean Miller's thinking, oh shit, here we go again. So here we go again. Yeah, a foul on Uribe, and then now we call makes 2 free throws on Texas. So right now, Volcatitis gets up 15 points, and Williams got 18 points still on that. And then he's 7 out of 12 free throw from the line. And there's Dick Vitale, 1979 on ESPN. There's Charles Barkley, 84 NBA draft. That was with Hakeem the Dream Olajuwon and Michael Jordan were drafted in 84. I'm looking at the TV. I'm just kind of like, yeah, looking at the screen like, hey, there's those are the ESPN guys, like those days. So here we go. I'm just kind of curious to see what's gonna happen. Something crazy is going to happen. Like defense gotta get some work done. Yeah, all of this stuff. And there is some backgrounds that I want to put. And I can see the confetti dark, all that stuff. You know what? I like this one. Maybe I could change it from that. Yeah, you could change it on the backgrounds. I can already tell this background looks really good. There we go. There we go. I like this background. Looks pretty cool. So there we go. I'm just gonna leave the background on the side to another. It looks pretty damn cool. So right now we're only 4:37 left of the game. I'm glad we're here in the second half, and while watching the World Baseball Classic earlier tonight on Venezuela and USA game, and earlier today, guys, I'm gonna tell you this: Kamala Devi Harris's alma mater, Howard Bison's, after all the years of losses, they finally got their first ever NCAA Division I men's basketball championship tournament win. In school program history, they beat UMBC. The Retrievers, Golden Retrievers have also lost because that was when UMBC beat Virginia the last time they were in the dance. It was 8 years ago. 74-54. Everybody's bracket got busted. So does mine. That was in my 7th year of high school, and everybody was thinking, "What just happened?" And a few days later, when I got into school, Trace Pitts, right, asked him, and man, our brackets got busted. UMBC busted our brackets. Here goes our defense, our offense, I should say, and they get a foul, and that's turnover. And NC State's got the ball back. Shit. They're going to have to challenge it. Look at this. Number 3 just took a steal, and then McNeil Jr. just stopped it, and now they're going to have to take a look at this. I mean, they're going to take a look at this. I mean, that's not good. So that's why I'm asking. My reason is let me show you. Let me show myself into the camera. There we go. Yeah, UMBC busted our brackets 8 years ago. I have Virginia took it all away. Unfortunately, our brackets were busted. To already remind us, it was like game over. It was way too early. Let's hope our brackets doesn't bust it again. And I'm here. So here's that, gentlemen. Oops, I just pressed the wrong button. I hate when I pressed the wrong button. Like, why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? All of a sudden. There we go. Now, I will try to stream it on Friday here because Texas women's basketball is also playing Friday, the winner of tomorrow's game between Stephen F. Austin and Missouri State game. That's tomorrow night, the first four on the women's basketball. This is their 5th annual, I should say. 1, 2. Yeah, this is their 5th annual first four in the Field 68 that expanded since 2022. So I will try streaming on Friday of Texas women's basketball so I can enjoy it. And plus the audio, I will not let you have the audio for Texas Longhorns because they'll copyright it for me, and they think I'm stealing things from the Longhorn Radio Network from Learfield, and they're gonna take this video down and my channel down. So I will have to commentate myself as usual. And that game will be on ESPN. The winner of that game will be against Oregon's Virginia Tech and Oregon game over there in Austin, Texas. And that ticket is already expensive over there in Austin. I haven't checked it because everybody's going to be packed that game over there. Some of my friends from Eagle Pass or San Antonio from Eagle Pass are going to be going to that game. And guys, speaking of San Antonio, the University of Texas San Antonio Roadrunners are going to go to Storrs, Connecticut. Can you imagine going to that travel? They're going to face right there. UConn's going to beat that ass. AZ Fudd and Sarah Strong will wipe that ass. And knock the shove. And they're Trey Mark just slams it down now to the 8-2 run within 2:32 in the last minutes. Finally, this is a wake-up call for Texas. We needed this. God damn it, we need this. Oh, a steal. Here it goes. Number 2. And a foul. No, it was Chandler Weaver. It was Weaver. Chandler Weaver takes it over, but it was a foul on NC State. Oh, I better get back to this. Man, Trey Holloman, another foul. 2:56 left in the game. Oh my God. Yeah, Howard's going to be facing Michigan. Oh, speaking, Kamala Harris versus Rhodes Rand from Black and White Sports 2. He's a diehard Michigan Wolverine fan in all sports. Here's Chandler Weaver, 71% from the field on the free throw line this season. They're just subbed in and out from Bokakaitis. Sean Miller is 2:56 away. Texas can finally get the smell of the win since 2 years ago in the first round, and they lost to Tennessee, which I'm perfectly okay with that. Because everybody's expected them to lose because of the woke DEI head coach, Rodney Terry. They all want to see them fail. Defense. Whoa, steal. Number 12, Trayvon Marks. And there it goes. They made the last 4 straight field goals, and they have not even shoot field goals from the field on NC State. And that's really good. That's really good for our program. And we're trying. So, guys, I called it. Well, I called it. Well, I didn't call it, but hold on. 3 seconds left and missed a field goal. And there's Fokakayas on the rebound. He's got 8 as of right now. Well, Markel Garcia wins the tournament MVP for Venezuela. Good for him. Good for him. Another one, and we missed it. We can't even. We're not going to even have a chance if we don't step this one up. NC State's going to have a chance to make a comeback. Here it goes. Yep, they did. Son of a bitch can't even find an effing way. That son of a bitch can't even find a way. Oh, shit. Bunch of rat's-ass mother effers. God. This is going to make us... And now Volkakayas is out. He's fouled out. Nick Cody's going to be taking over from the team within 148 left. We better do something. We got to do something. Where NC State's trying to find a way to come back. Because we cannot hold on to the ball. Whoa. Get it in. Foul. Yes. Foul. My God. My God. We got a foul, and now we have a chance to go for the line to shoot free throws. So this might have to help the strategy for Texas. We have a chance to face BYU on a region. So we better get some help right away. And I believe we're in Greensville or something like that for the regional, or St. Louis, some shit. For now, Squin makes 2 out of 2 free throws. Nice. 8-point lead. And now, defense. Yep, he shot a free. A minute 30 left to go. 90 seconds left in the regulation, and there goes the comeback. The Wolfpacks are making that big comeback. God help us. I'm sure the women's better do some work on the rest of the tournament, because I understand UConn is also my team. Texas is my team on both men's and women's. AC Fight, Rory Harmon matchup, and then Massive Booker and Sarah Strong matchup could be maybe a different time when the time comes. I really want this to happen, because I don't want to see South Carolina going back to the Final Four. Well, possibly the Final Four, but not going back to the championship. I don't want to see that woke DEI bitch ass coming back. Yeah, woke DEI bitch ass coming back to bite us in the ass and shit. To bite us in the bitch ass. Because I'm sorry, us as Texas and South Carolina. Us as Texas and UConn women's basketball fans are sick and tired of South Carolina and Dawn Staley, who has become 15 minutes of her own fame. It's all about me, and she can do whatever she wants. And that's her. Women's college basketball has been ups and downs ever since Dawn Staley starts winning games, and it started at ballpark. You have LSU, Kim Mulkey. Yeah, I can't stand Kim Mulkey coming from this team right there. When she coached at BYU, yeah, we hated BYU, and we still hate BYU. Baylor, excuse me. And now we still hated Baylor. Now she coached at LSU, and we get a foul. By the way, jump ball. You have UCLA. That is a really good coach, and it's trying to get. They only lost to us, by the way, right there, and that's Texas. Remember, they lost to us in The players there are crap. Nobody watches that. I mean, I only watch when Texas play against South Carolina. I caught the last minute on Thanksgiving. Let's hope Iowa doesn't go. I swear to God, if Iowa goes back to the Final Four, I'm gonna throw up so badly, and punch everything I can, punch my TV, punch my Chromebook, and break all my shit. Because that's bullshit. I'm sick and tired of Iowa women's basketball ever since the CC22 era crap began, and now the aftermath crap goes on. That's bullshit. Anyways, back to this bullshit game that it's going to bother me if we lose this game. Bullshitty-ass game. Excuse my language. I sound like Rhodes Rants. And a 3-point and a foul. Son of a bitch. You have got to be shitting me. You have got to be shitting me. We cannot win like this. If we give them a foul, we're going to lose. And this is a goddamn problem for Texas. This is a goddamn problem. Because I don't want to see them coming to me in the comment on this live chat comment section. If it does say negative things on Texas, I will block you guys. I don't give a damn. This is mediocre of this team for sure. For sure. We got to do something. If we got to stop NC State. Sorry about that. NC State is 3 for 9 in the second half, and we're 0 for 5. And now we lose the ball. Oh, wait. Timeout. Timeout. Oh, good. Thank God. Thank God. Holy hell. Look at this. He's calling for timeout. He's calling for timeout. Yeah, number 2, Channel Weaver calling timeout. This is a great thing. This is a great thing for Texas. Yeah, because we're going to need some timeouts. Like, they got to call a timeout. They better wake it up. They better wake it up. We got to get some help. Control the ball, up-tempo the ball. We run the ball. We control the ball. Most importantly, we pass the ball. Pass the ball. Because if we don't pass the ball like this, this is going to be the worst thing for Texas in Austin. Because Austin right now, over there, we're 4 hours from here to over there. From Eagle Pass, where I'm at right now, where I'm at, to over there. So this is going to give us a massive black eye. If this happens, then we don't have a chance of winning this game. That's for sure. That's for sure. Look at that blue sky. My brother net strike. Viva Venezuela. Yeah, I saw that. I barely caught the end of that game because I was watching college basketball. Here now, back and forth. I'm watching it back and forth. While I'm here, guys, on the stream with you. When I'm here on streaming, on StreamYard, I'm here with you guys when it comes to sports streams. Like, hey, this is what I'm doing here on the streaming when it comes to calling the game. Well, solo calling the games, and this is not my thing because I am calling my teams when it comes to that. So pass the ball, boys. Pass the ball, Talk. Talk it out, talk it out. Talk it out. Look at the shot. 5 seconds, 5 seconds. Shoot. He's got it. Yes. Yes. And now they're going to give us a call. No. Oh, my God. Timeout. I'm really worried. And this, if that comes to me, this is going to be, guys, Instagram just posted this. It says, I'm pretty sure this team loves effing being miserable, coach included. I'm looking at it on Instagram right now because they're all calling out on Sean Miller. It says, I never see two teams want to lose more. Baseball now, basketball nice. Don't you worry about women's basketball? Oh, wait, you don't watch women's sports. Yeah. You never watch women's sports. Sorry, not sorry. I hate this effing team. This person says or Instagram. This is embarrassing. Ain't Miller's fault. This team just blows. We're gonna lose this game. If we don't come from behind it, then there's a problem. There is a goddamn problem. There's a goddamn problem if we don't win this game. We don't win this shit. And my boy Ryan Kano from Sports Wars, he's wearing this whiskey shirt on St. Patrick's Day. My boy Ryan, go check him out on the RK Outpost and Sports Wars. He's done it on streaming Sundays. And here we go. Shit. Are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? They got to review this. They better review this. They better review this. Because this is going to drive me nuts. Because this is bullshit. The ball just popped it out. And right now, this is going to drive me nuts. This is going to drive me nuts. We got fouled by Jordan Pope. I don't want to hear this win or lose. It's just a game. That thing to me is win or lose, or it's just a game. It's only a game is bullshit. I don't want to hear that shit anymore. I want to win the goddamn game and win a national championship when it comes to my mind. Because I'm 29 years old. Because I'm a couple of years left before I leave this place. If Texas doesn't win a national championship on the men's, I'm going to be passed out on earth. I want to see the women's when the time comes. If they can make it all the way through it. Now we're tied 66. We better win this game. Because right now, it might send us to overtime. Ten seconds. Pass the ball. Come on. Shoot it. Yes! Yes! Holy shit. You gotta be kidding me. 1 second left. Texas takes the lead, and now Trayvon Mark just made a 19-foot jumper. Timeout. Oh my god. Oh my holy crap. Are you kidding me? This could have ended well. Jesus Christ. No bleeping way. My heart almost sunk in, and my cholesterol would have gone high up, and my blood pressure. But now, 1 second left, and hopefully this will end it, and we'll head to the next round to face BYU on Thursday night. The winner of that game, Gonzaga at Kennesaw State, that's going to be different. That's going to be different, changeable, because we got to take care of the Mormons coming up if we beat NC State first, because 17 points for Tremont Mark in this game right now. He has 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 7 out of 14 from the field. And right now, we got a chance, because look at the team stats. We have the worst field goal percentage because NC State's got more, especially 3-point shots, free throws. We have the most turnovers right now, rebounds. But right now for this game, we are getting closer to the end, and hopefully the next round, things could be different, because we're a second left, 1.1 second left, and this is going to be over, guys. Just watched Tenari Rewind on Throwbacks today on their 29th birthday, and now this, after the Hoosiers movie, now this is going to come down to that game. Hopefully they don't. Is it going nowhere? Yes! The game's over! Yes! The Texas Longhorns survive and advance. A scare for the Longhorns. They barely hang on, and I almost shit my pants and pissed myself in the bed. Oh my God, this game had me scared. 68-66, the final score. Texas survive and advance, and now we are going to face the Mormons and BYU in that freshman camp. Wherever that name is, but he's really good. But we're going to take him down this Thursday possibly, because that's one game at a time. Now we move forward. For now, it's a win. First NCAA tournament win since 2 years ago. But still, our first 4 victory, because now we're 1-1. The first 4 last year was against Xavier. Now Sean Miller. Now this time with Sean Miller, Texas. Yeah, it's going to be at Portland. So we got the BYU game, 6:25 my time. And the prox tip-off, which is Gonzaga, Kennesaw State, that's also on TBS. So we have a chance. We have a chance. If Texas wants to move forward, then I'm down. I'm completely down. So there you have it, guys. The final score, Texas Longhorns, 68-66. And they're the players. They're just scooping it and try to spoon it. But they snapped a 3-game losing streak. Thank God. They would have been 4. That's the end of our season. Just shoot my mark. Look at this. 17 points. 7 out of 14 field goals. 1 for 2. And we'll look at the box score now. But yeah, he has 5 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 steals and 2 blocks. That game turned it around for Texas Longhorns because they were up by 1 closely, and now their stick by tail Charles Barkley, they're about to close it out. This is his first ever March Madness calling game for Dick Vitale with Charles Barkley. Here it is. Trayvon Marcus making the shot. He's got cross point in the paint, inside the paint, and there it is. That was the game winner. It's just 1.1 seconds left, like 1 second left. There you go. Texas wins, but let's look at the box score right now that I'm looking at. Yeah, Dylan Swain finished 38 minutes, but Mark finished 17 points, 7 out of 14 from the field, 2 for 5 3-point shots, 8 for 9 free throws on Dylan Swain. And we'll break it all down hopefully tomorrow for the post-game recap. And then there's 8 rebounds on Swain. And 4 assists also with Swain. But off the bench, Channel Weaver from Arlington, Texas, 27 minutes, 11 points, 3 out of 5 from the field on field goals and free throws on 5 for 6, 10 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals. And yeah, I mean, there's NC State, 39, almost nearly 40 minutes by Darian Williams. Oh my God, 21 points, 8 for 18 from the field, and 3 for 6, and from 3-point range, and then 2 for 2 on with Vin Allen Lubin, 6 for 7 on free throws with Trey Holloman. It's just you can't even describe. And there's rebounds on Quadar Copeland. So assists by Holloman by 4, and there's steals on Copeland 4. And then you got off the bench on Matt Abel, 25 minutes, 4 points, 1 for 3 from the field on field goals, and 2 for 4 free throws. And then 3 rebounds, 2 steals, and 2 blocks by Musa Sagnia. So there you have it, guys. And let's look at the final team stats of the game. There's your final team stats for tonight's game. Texas has been shooting very poorly in the first half and the late first half. They were shooting 1 for 12 in the last couple of minutes until the second half. They might turn it back, and now they have the most better field goal percentage, but it don't matter. We still won the game. We almost screwed the game away to NC State. Give it to NC State to screw this game away because they have a better free throws. Don't matter. We got better rebounds. We split the assists closer to the steal. We fell by short. We split with blocks, points in the paint. NC State's got better of that, and then you got fast break points. We have a better lead, the largest lead right now than NC State, the percent lead, and there you have it, guys. So Texas Longhorns is moving on from Austin, Texas. The shirt I'm wearing right now, Hook 'em Horns, Texas Fight. So there it is, guys. We are facing, and I want to hear this. Oh my God, the game got me scared, and now we're moving on. So we're facing BYU Thursday night at 6:25 in my time on TBS. The winner will be facing Gonzaga and Kennesaw State at 9 p.m. prox to tip off. That's a prox to tip off. And I forgot who other Portland regional games. I wonder who. I just want to be sure. Just want to be sure. Those are Portland games, but last year's game, it wasn't been the same than that game last year against Xavier. Yeah, that did not age very well. And right there. And then Xavier lost to Illinois that time. It don't matter. We still won the game tonight. And this is their first NCAA tournament victory. I'm gonna get to the brackets before we wrap it up, guys. Right there, they beat Colorado State, and that was woke DEI coach Rodney Terry. That's a Mickey Mouse asterisk. Mickey Mouse asterisk. They won, and they lost to Tennessee. Everybody was celebrating happy like hell. And now Common Sense head coach is real. They finally won it with that head coach that is possible. And this is the real coach for the first time since 2022. That is now part of it ever since Chris Beard. Even though we hate him, but he beat up his wife. But yeah, there's Paige Becker's Funko, Sailor V. You know who it was? Yeah, Boise State hasn't won a tournament. It was Virginia Tech, and they lost, and we lost to Ryan Kennel's Purdue. Ryan Kennel from Sports Wars and RK Outposts. His Purdue Boilermakers beat us by double digits. So there's that. It don't matter, guys. We still won the game, and now we are moving on to Thursday night against BYU, the Mormons, and I want to look at the preview before we close the video out. Before we close the stream out, as of right now, let's look at the preview for Thursday's game. Right here. To be determined. You know Texas won, so there he is against BYU. We're going to be facing some freshman kid that's good going to the NBA. I hope not, but BYU season, and it's been a very ups and downs. So, and I don't know what else to describe to this, but there you have it, guys. Final score 68-66. So thank you guys for joining us on the stream. Yes, make sure you guys like the video right here. Subscribe to this channel. Make sure you're still subscribed to the channel and ring that bell notifications on, because YouTube likes to still unsubscribe people. So there you have it, guys. We took care of the W. Now we're moving on to the next round against BYU, the winner of Gonzaga Kennesaw State on Thursday night. So there you have it, folks. I'm done. About to get out of here. And plus, congratulations to Venezuela. Felicidades. They beat our United States of America. But still, wins the United States, loses the United States. We're still proud of our country as the United States of America, as a U.S. citizen. Good for them. But still, we took care of tonight's game for right there against a good NC State team. Now it's over. Thank you, Derek Winberg, and you're welcome. Survive advance. Well, I'm about to head on out of here. Peace. I'm out, guys. Until the next time, you guys have a good night. I will see you guys on Friday, because UConn and Furman game will be starting Friday. And plus, let me look at the schedule before we go, guys. Before we go to Friday, I'm gonna go to top events on Friday before you guys want me to let the world know. And Wednesday, Friday. There we go. Friday. I'm gonna hold on. Hold on. Let me go one more time. Share screen right there. Okay. There we go. Right there. Friday, Texas is gonna face the winner tomorrow's Stephen F. Austin and Missouri State game. That's at 3 p.m. my time on ESPN. I will be streaming right here. We're gonna be back here. I will be streaming back here again on Friday, so I can call this game. Texas and the winner of that game, not the men's, the women's. I know the men's won, but they're gonna face BYU. So there's that. So, and then Friday night, I will try to stream. Well, I don't think I'm going to stream that game, but it's Furman and Connecticut game because this should be good. And Saturday, I may stream UTSA and UConn game because I know it's going to be a blowout. I know it's going to be a blowout. I mean, both my teams are going to blow them out easily, but when the time comes, that's going to come. So there's my team schedule. So, yeah, there you have it, guys. There you have it. All right, guys. Good night. I will see you guys Friday at 3 p.m. When Texas face the winner of that game tomorrow night. I'm keeping my eyes on that. And then UConn plays Saturday against University of Texas San Antonio Roadrunners. Yep, I know both my teams are going to whoop that ass and shit. Can a whoop ass. Whoop that candy ass. So, peace out, guys. Until the next time, you guys have a good night. Hook 'em horns. Texas fight.